Line 15 requesting CAS engage hostile party directly toward Paul. Confirmed, those are good hits.
All right, Havoc 2, Tesla Bravo. How we doing? I like how I heard Margiotto over everybody, and that makes me pretty hard, actually, if I'm being honest.
First shower this week there, First Sergeant.
Cool.
Could you not be honest?
I could, but you wouldn't like it, sir. All right, what is the topic of training for this FTX today?
Air assault.
Air assault, specifically
Fast rope.
fast roping. I heard someone say it over here earlier. All right, so just want to go over real quick some of the basic procedures. You know, we're not going to do a dry run or anything. I think most of you guys have enough experience doing fast roping. So we'll be using 2 times Chinooks. So when we line up to board the Chinook, how do we do that? When we are going to fast rope, right? Who sits? What angle do we approach the bird? And who goes in first?
45-degree angle top.
45.
All right, well, that's the first one. 45-degree angle facing the ramps. Who sits in the ramp seats?
Machine gunners or grenadiers.
There you go, machine gunners or grenadiers. If you have a weapon squad, you're going to try and stick those 240s in there first, all right? When we load the birds, how do we do it? What is the order in which the bird is loaded? If you have 2 lines waiting at a 45-degree angle. One line at a time, that is correct. So you start the one line, who's going to load the ramp seats first, put your machine gunners up front, count them off all the way through that line, then move to the second one. Make sure that your team leaders that are going to be on the guns are the last 2 people to board the bird. Why is that?
Because they're the last out top.
That's right. Why do we want that to be the case?
So we can shoot shit on the way down.
That's right. So you can keep engaging. Should we need to be defensive, you have those guns manned as long as you possibly can. The last thing we want in that situation is to have one of those guns be unoccupied because, you know, their number was called early, and now we no longer have a defensive capability on one of the sides of the bird. All right, so make sure that whoever's going to be on those guns is going to be the last 2 people loaded into that bird. They will be the last 2 people to exit, with the exception of the chalk leader. What is the one thing that we do not ever fucking do when we fast rope from a helicopter?
Repel.
We do not repel. Very good. I will be reaming you if I see anyone repel from the airframe. All right. Stand up if you are unfamiliar with the hotkey bind for fast roping. I will assume those that were already standing, they should know. All right. So before we step off, Havoc 2, make sure your squad leaders and NCOs just double check this with everyone in their squads real quick to make sure that hotkey is bound and the cut rope hotkey is unbound entirely. Okay, so we're going to be using that hotkey exclusively for the fast roping operation. So make sure that that is bound to something that is functional. In an emergency, if that does not work, you will ACE interact with the bird and highlight fast rope and select that. You need to be very careful because what happens sometimes is if someone gets on the rope while you're using the ACE interact, the cut rope feed function literally moves to the exact same spot as where fast rope is. So you need to be very careful if you have to use ACE interact, but 99% of the time the fast rope option hotkey will work. And you should never be cutting ropes unless the pilot indicates so, and usually the pilot is going to be the one that cuts the ropes anyway. So only pilots should have that sorted out. All right, when we're en route to the LZ, or we're getting close to the LZ, what are we going to do in the bird? Shut the fuck up. Very good. Very good. So it's fine. A couple little small talk on the way, whatever. But as soon as you hear the chalk leader and the pilot conversing about the fast roping operation, prepare the fast rope system, that's when everyone needs to shut the fuck up. That's going to be over the intercom, and it is imperative that the chalk leader and the pilot are able to communicate clearly and effectively throughout the entire time. All right, when the chalk lead, once we have the ropes dropped and we're ready to go, what is the pro word for exiting the bird once you hear your number? You hear 1 go, 2 go, what do you say?
One out.
Your number and out.
Why do you not say going?
Because
it's confusing.
It is fucking confusing. Because if you say your number wrong, or if you have the wrong number and say going, well, it's going to sound like that number go, and whoever is that actual number who is paying attention, they're probably going to go. Then you're going to have 2 dicks sliding down the fucking same rope at the same time. Someone's helmet's going to be up the other guy's ass, and then the medic has to deal with that bullshit, and that's not going to be a pretty sight for anybody. So make sure 1 out, 2 out, say it clearly before you exit the bird. Just take a second. Chalk leads, make sure you keep a good pace, steady pace. Don't go too slow, don't go too fast, just keep a good rhythm. It's going to take a lot longer with Chinooks, as we have, at least 20 plus people per bird to get out of the ground, right? It's going to be not as quick and smooth as Blackhawks, but that's how we're doing it, all right? So once you get out of the bird, what do once you hit the ground?
Get away from under the bird.
There you go. Get away from under the bird and then get security, right? The last thing you want to do is sit under that fucking bird. Why do we not want to sit under the bird? 2 reasons.
It'll hurt when it falls on you.
Yeah, that's fucking right. It'll pancake the shit out of you. If that bird, for some reason, has a mechanical failure or gets shot out of the sky, it'll fucking crush you. LT Reed was the other one?
Personnel are also falling out of that bird.
That's right. You don't want my fat ass landing on your head by standing underneath the rope, do you? I hear one person at least got a kick out of that. All right. No, you do not want to stay there. All right. If someone lands on you, it's going to cause a medical situation. Stay away from the bird. If someone does go down or falls off the ropes, whatever, stay away until the bird is clear. Then go back and deal with the casualties. All right. Casualties in this situation will beget casualties. So get out of the bird, get on the ground safely, move to cover, and get security. Just get out of the radius of underneath the bird and get security. All right. Any questions so far?
Negative, Tom.
Negative first.
Negative.
Okay. Make sure pilots, as soon as the bird is clear and the chalk leader calls that they're going out, excuse me. And once you see that they're on the deck, cut those ropes first before you try to pull away. All right. So make sure you cut those ropes before you maneuver. Otherwise, those ropes could land on us, and they are quite heavy, and that could be very painful. So I don't want to have that causing a casualty incident as well. But those are the basic fundamentals of how we fast rope. Does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns before we begin?
One comment. Negative.
Go ahead, LT.
Make sure you're on yelling.
Thank you. First Sergeant said, if your fast rope key does not work, you ace interact with the bird. If you hit your fast rope key once and you are not immediately on a rope, that does not mean the key is not working. That means somebody's probably still on the rope. Wait a second and keep hitting it. That's all.
Thank you, LT. Very good. Yes. If it doesn't work immediately, give it a hot second, try it 1 or 2 more times, and then move to your secondary operation, all right? So just give it a chance to actually work its fucking magic before you decide that it's not functional. Master Sergeant Stevens, go ahead.
Thank you, Top. Getting away from the bird does not mean like we do with the air assault on the ground where we just go to the edge of the rotor blades. Make sure you look up, see if that bird's even slightly above you. If you think you're far enough away, go a little bit further. It's okay to run to cover. Just don't be under that bird. That's all I got, Top.
Thank you, Sergeant Stevens. Yes, so if you see hard cover that's a little bit further away than what you think, that's fine to move to it, right? The bird isn't going to be on the ground, so the same doesn't necessarily apply, right? When we get out of a Blackhawk or Chinook that's touched down and we get security immediately outside the bird, not necessarily the case here, right? The bird's going to have significant elevation and hopefully guys on the guns while the fast rope operation is proceeding. So make sure you get yourself to cover and away from that bird immediately. All right, any last questions, comments, concerns? Captain, do you have anything?
When do you tell the next 2 people to go?
Once the first 2 are on the ground.
Once the last 2 are on the ground. What do you do if one of your ropes fails?
Pilot should cut ropes.
And?
Then the chalk leader needs to redeploy the ropes.
Is that what we're teaching in air assault school, that the pilot cuts the ropes if one of the ropes fails?
Negative, sir.
Okay. Whose responsibility is it to cut and redeploy the ropes if one or both of the ropes fail?
Chocolate, sir.
Chocolate.
Correct. That's all I had.
Roger, thank you, sir. XO?
You hit on the main one I was going to beat up everybody on as far as not fucking rappelling out of it. So you guys do it. You're going to have both First Sergeant and me yelling at you. But that was the main one I had. Oh, that and getting out underneath the fucking bird. So I saw earlier today we had it where people weren't doing that, even though they had just been fucking told to do it. So make sure you guys get out from underneath the fucking bird. That's all I got.
Roger that. All right, once you have your number, that is your sign to board the bird. Write that shit down. I don't care how you got to do it. Tattoo it backwards on your fucking forehead so your battle buddy can see it and remind you. All right, do not forget your number once you have it. Once you have your number, that is your signal to board the bird. Get in your seat and get comfortable. All right, if there is nothing else, going once, going twice. All right, you're clear to lock and load. Line them up with the birds. Havoc 2, designate chalk leaders. There are only 2 birds, so my element will be riding amongst you in one of them.
What bird again?
We are in the south or east. Let's go ahead and head that way.
Go ahead and line up at the southernmost bird.
Northern bird.
Copy. Roger.
So against southwest bird.
We're on the southernmost bird.
Copy. Let's go. Station that Delta right there, bunch of forward.
Scary little bastards.
Okay, what's going on here? There we go.
Alright, hey, so, they're gonna ask you to record, but, go ahead and listen to me while we do that. When we get there, even if it's an open field, we're still gonna hover, just so they can get the practice of, fast roping, so it'll be a fast rope.
I'm letting the fucking infantry go first.
Permission aboard.
Get his bird to the northern one.
Okay.
You've been acknowledged.
Yeah, go ahead and just split evenly between the lines here. We don't need to be all together in one line.
All right, back at 1, Stevens 2.
1.
You want your MG gunners in there first?
Connor 2.
The fuck is my pen?
Stevens 3.
3.
Spears 4.
4.
There it is. Oh, hi, Dixie. How are you?
Martinez 5. Bateman 6. Cannon
Daggerson.
7. Simon 8.
7.
Reyes 9. Segura 10.
9.
LT Reed 11. Walters 12.
Did I literally just say that we load one line at a time?
Parker 13. Schmidt 14.
13.
14.
Let's get a new,
Sarah 15.
get a
Archer
new page
16.
here.
16.
Better catch up.
Stewart 17. Hall 18.
17.
18.
Petty 19. Lamanna 20. 19. Clark 21. Long
First
22.
all in.
Copy 21.
22, Roger.
That was 23. First Sergeant 24.
Roger.
Blacksmith in.
Croup 25. Shell 26.
All right.
Donnie, you're 27. Lanko 28. Two threes on.
Havoc 2's all in.
Roger 2. Dagger, you are clear to spool and lift.
You are clear to spool and lift.
Dagger copies.
Thunder, this is Dagger on 70.
Air plug check. Good trip. Huh?
Thunder, you are also clear to lift at this time. Go ahead and put ISR onto the LZ taken by Southern Orbit.
Looks like he looked like he had a Hitler stash for a second. Look at that. Oh, can you guys can you see that on here? I don't know. It looked like it on my screen. It looked like he had a Hitler stash. It's terrible. Who was that? Segura with a Hitler stash? Oh, that's terrible. It's terrible. I gotta get a third person. I can't look at that. So how far away from this?
Apologies, Chucky. It's the Hawk's helmet. What?
7 clicks.
Damon, stop staring at my junk. I mean, someone's gotta.
All right.
Prep ropes? Copy, prepping ropes.
Hold on a second.
7 is April by 1.
7 send it.
Prepping ropes, it's clear by another.
Roger. Pilot, make sure you level the ramp.
Cool. Woo! Oh, my vision's going a little blurry. Yeah, I think I just shit myself.
Lock it up. A little high.
Point ropes? Point ropes. Ropes deployed. Go, go, go. 1, 2, go. 1 out. 2 out. 3, 4, go. 3 out. 4 out. 5, 6, go.
Staggered missions.
7, 8, go. 7 out.
8 out.
9, 10, go. 9 out. 10 out. 11, 12, go. 11 out. 12 out. 13, 14, go.
I didn't hear anyone say that.
15, 16, go. 15 out. 16 out. 17, 18, go. 18 out. Send me out. 19, 20, go. I'd say out. 20 out. 21, 22, go. 21 out. 22 out. Uh-oh.
Force on the deck.
23, 24, go. 23 out.
24 out. Roger 2, go ahead and begin your movement to the east and approach on the southern objective. Get eyes on, over.
Copy. This bird ain't clear yet.
Roger, should be nearing the end. Give it about 30 more seconds.
Not flying away.
Say again, over.
There was a problem cutting the ropes.
Disregard. It was empty. He just was hovering still.
Yeah, Roger, they had a malfunction with the ropes. You're good now.
Choose beginning movement. Second bird's catching up.
Roger. Alright, Ross, your mic towards RP1. It's going to be bearing 078 to our east, about 600 meters. Move north across the road into the tree line first.
Copy.
Oh, is that?
Or copy.
That is the wrong key. That's what that is.
Raj.
Well, I don't think anyone got hurt, so that's a successful fast rope, if you ask me. Our bird was a little exposed to the AO, but
We're going to begin pushing away from here and moving towards RP1. Rise back on station for
Go through those head fucking northeast 066. Well, actually, head fucking east 003. That's what the other one is.
Alright, we're shifting east now.
Bagger, let's push out to the left side of this so we can get out the blob.
check net. Or was that supposed to be on point 1?
Yeah.
Roger.
Just gonna want to be sucked right in the middle of that blob there.
Just 106.
Hi, this is 2 Romeo 31.
2, this is 7. Send it over.
Be advised, 2-1 has one-time civilian approaching them. Time now.
Roger, do not let him cross your lines. If he interferes with our movement, detain him, over.
Move up to the
2 copies. 2 Romeo out.
Be advised, there are civilians in this AO. They have 2-1 as a civilian near their lines at this time.
Dagger copies been relayed.
civilians in the air, watch out.
You heard that, right?
Southeastern.
Yeah, fuck your corn, or crops, or what the fuck this is, potatoes.
Seven, this is uniform point 1.
Luckily, I have
7, send it.
mine detector up.
7, be advised, just inside of Objective Charlie, down there spotted ZU, reform marker 1538.
Roger, it's a Z. Confirm a static ZU, not a Shulka, over.
We're confirming, stand by.
Roger.
It's going to be 2 times static ZUs.
Roger. 2 to 7 on 3-1, over.
Set traffic for Havoc 2.
Be advised, relay from Dagger. There are 2 times ZU's static weapons inside Objective Charlie, over.
2 copies.
7 out.
7 is uniform. You have a CV Euro coming down the MSR.
Say what coming down the MSR?
The civilian
A civilian Euro.
Roger.
How they know
2 to
it's
7, be advised, there is a civilian vehicle coming down the MSR from the north. Correction, that's an ASR.
The question is, how's
2 copies, civilian Vic coming down the ASR.
They identified it as a Ural, so just check your fire on that.
Send over to that, I can't hear you.
Late element has eyes on.
Yeah, it's up ahead. Thanks. Unless I'm having a fucking brain aneurysm. Alright, we're going. Let's roll.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
We do.
We're getting blobs up though, so stay away from the blob. We have to fucking.
You guys north and northeast here, just hold.
Should be able to get up in these draws here. Alright, we're gonna shift to the northeast here. Let's follow the terrain around. We should be able to ride these contours into defilade to get eyes on Objective Charlie here.
That sounds naughty.
4 copies.
It is. Because at the end we get to kill some motherfuckers, so it's very naughty indeed.
I want to ride these contours.
Again,
Yep.
preemptive timeline alpha will advise on update.
Do you want me to tell you when I'm moving?
7 is
or
dagger
do you have enough situational awareness?
7, send it.
We do have those ZUs worked up as a
Roger.
preemptive 9-line for Thunder. We got
Whatever works for you.
laggers ready for it if need be.
Roger, I might try and get 4 on a fire mission on that first.
I was here for
Yeah,
you.
affirm. Just give me your options.
Roger that. 2 to 7 on 3-1 over.
Centaur for Havoc 2.
2, go ahead and get your guys in position to begin an assault on Objective Charlie. Break. Once you're in position, we'll send out a Havoc 4 fire mission on that compound before we move on it over.
Havoc 2 copies. Havoc 4 fire mission on objective before platoon moves in.
Affirm, over.
Take a piss real quick.
7 out.
7 2.
2 to 7, send it.
Intent at time is to have 2-2 and 2-3 assault the compound, while 2-1 and
confirm, is that
2-4
Warlord
push
7-0?
up as support on the western flank.
Roger, over.
Alright, Warlord, I'm getting you about 3 by 5 right now. Stand by 1.
2 out.
Warlord's in traffic.
Sort of on this exposed hill right here.
Copy direction from task force.
Havoc 2, this is uniform on 3-1, priority traffic.
1542.
Centaur for Havoc 2.
Havoc 2, be advised, about 800 meters to our north, we're going to have a platoon. Infantry platoon pushing south down that road towards the task force.
Jesus Christ.
That traffic's been relayed.
Havoc 2 copies all platoon pushing towards south towards platoon.
Give your bags, uniform out.
Warlord, are you in the AO yet? Copy, Warlord. Hit me up when you get closer. I can barely hear you right now.
Uniform is 2.
Send check for uniform on 3-1 over.
Interrogative, did they appear to be aware of our presence?
Stand by.
Unknown at this time too.
The next crest of the hill is at 400
Copy.
meters. Can't
2's
see
gonna
anything
wait
past.
for him.
Moving west.
Dagger, is that platoon marked up? Oh, I see it. One marker 1542, confirm.
Yeah, affirm. I'm updating the position right now, 7.
Roger. Two to 7 on 3-1 over.
Centaur for Havoc 2.
2, go ahead and get your weapon squad in position to engage. Break. Hold fire on that platoon. Have 2-2 push up that draw immediately to their northwest and hit them once we have them pinned down. Over.
We are preparing to
Copy.
ambush
Be
that platoon as
advised,
they move
we've
down the
got
road break.
enfilading fire down that road with a 240. We're gonna
Also, gonna
hopefully
likely
get them
be
all in one
putting
go.
out
All right, Roger. Make sure you have a squad sweep that area after the fact. Over.
update as we move break.
Copy.
AA threats currently 2 times ZUs.
Also, was that an ND that I just heard? Roger.
Hey, firm, we're figuring out who.
Be advised, there was an ND from Havoc 2.
Be advised, it's being reported that shot was fired from north of 2-3.
Oh. Was it ND?
Roger, so it was not an ND.
Believed to be at time.
Say again?
Believe that it is enemy at this time or some sort.
Roger. It's potentially an Op 4 ND.
Ah.
we're rubbing off on them.
I mean, that platoon is like now running towards to the south now.
Roger. So they're alert.
Yeah, you firm.
Good.
To the 7-on-3-1 over.
10 for 2.
Be advised that platoon is alert and are moving in our direction south over.
Actually, guys, we can only see 2.
2 copies.
Copy. Copy third phone 7 over.
That's close as shit.
There are represents in their moving torches.
Yeah, we only have eyes on 2 guys.
Yep.
And of course, my lights
Awesome. It's up to those dudes down there.
You have eyes on me?
There's
More.
More coming up.
Oh, here we go. Light them up.
Ready, do not fire.
We're gonna get before it runs into our guys.
180 to that.
5 is 2, Romeo on 3-1.
7, send traffic.
Be advised, I have marked up enemy mortar pit 3 times cubes, grid reference 190 2 or 300, red 4 marker 1545.
Say again, grid reference over.
Grid reference is 190300. Red 4 marker 1545.
Roger, 190-230-1545, southeast quadrant, over.
Good reback 5. 2 Romeo out.
It's far.
7.
Flank 1 is going to be pushing northwest down the trench, coming up all the way to the road, to the northeast from us, moving northwest, north, and then northeast, flanking around. So we're following them.
Copy.
Possibly AGS.
Yo, that fucking what?
Yeah.
That's our position. This looks like a bunch of ants. Okay, let's actually get eyes on this.
7 is 2. Platoon was engaged by AGS fire, inaccurate as of yet.
Roger, over.
1533 possible AGS.
Do that.
Was that the town of Penniver? Near TRP Delta? Or is that Bullseye? Oh, eyes on. Copy. Standby position, top of the garage. Possible AGS.
7, this is Diagram Point 1.
Send it.
Be advised, we have a possible AGS location spotted. Ready for grid.
Send it.
192210, just northwest of objective Charlie, marker 1533.
Ready for fire.
The sandbag position on top of the garage.
Say again that grid.
192210, marker 1533.
Roger, that's marked as an infantry platoon on that position, correct? Over.
A firm. Thunder may have eyes on an AGS. He's not 100% on it.
Alright, roger that. 4, set up your tubes.
Look up. Set up.
I'm going.
Uniform, can you get eyes on that?
Blacksmith, actual off comms 30.
Roger. 4, let me know when you're ready for fire mission.
7 priority may be getting top flanked from our west.
4, fire mission will be
Enemy
grid.
platoon in our west.
Roger. Relay to Havoc 2. 4, fire mission is 190215, keypad 7 and 8, creeping barrage to the northwest, enveloping that compound into grid 189216, keypads 2, 5, 3, and 6, over.
2 copies.
Contact northwest in the open. Correction, west. Engaging.
Oh shit, sorry. Push it up.
7 is 4, copy 1902, break 215, creeping garage, at 8, moving northwest to the compound. How many rounds?
Rocket comms.
Give me 10 rounds.
Roger.
Blacksmith, contact to our northwest.
You got it.
Northwest through objective compound. It's gonna be 10 rounds.
That may have left. 304, crest of the fucking hill. 2 guys moving left and right.
To the 7 on 3-1 over.
Yeah,
I'll be advised, we're in contact with at least 3 squads to our west. Markers 1550, approaching from the west in grids 18, tree 210 and south over.
2 copies. I've got 2-4 and 1 team for 2-1 covering. What? Are my guys clear to push on that objective yet?
A-firm, we redirect. We're putting a fire mission on objective Alpha right now. That is a full military compound. You guys are clear to move on objective Charlie if you have good support over.
Jesus Christ, they're just skylining the fuck.
4 rounds complete.
2, how copy my last?
2 copies. We are making our assault stem now.
Right to left.
Roger.
Fucking left to right.
Yeah, he's behind that flight.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he had a Moz too.
There's green smoke.
7, this is Dagger. I put 1.
Send it.
What's with the green smoke?
Thunder's gonna be off comms for 1 mic. It sounds like we got most of it wrapped up there to the northwest this time. Maybe a couple stragglers left.
He's skylining again.
Roger, use the defilade to our east to move north. Get in line with Havoc 2-1.
313.
You said at objective Alpha, right?
Behind that rock right there.
Yeah, 313 behind that rock. Yeah, I got you covered.
4, this is uniform 1.1.
Send it for 4.
4 be advised that mortar strike gets you hit 200 meters northeast from the objective Alpha.
Right side, top right side. He's down.
Roger, uniform. 7, this is 4 monster feet.
Negative, go ahead and break it down. We gotta move. 2 to the 7, send it.
2 things. First, both 2 cannons at objective Charlie are destroyed at this time. Secondly, enemy are carrying green smoke and using 4 concealment.
Roger that. By destroyed, do you mean that they are actually destroyed or they are unmanned? Over.
Destroyed.
Alright, Roger. If they are still functional anyway, make sure you get incendiaries on them, or we'll get Blacksmith to take care of it. Over. But be advised, enemy is using green smoke as concealment. So Dagger, you might want to relay that to air.
Yeah, A-firm 7.
Alright, there's a little rock wall to our northeast, about 200-300 meters. Let's move up to that. Okay, there's white smoke on the northern edge of this town, on the left side. Watch that building. There's a bunker position on a garage roof to the left of that white smoke.
There's a bunker on the garage to the left of the white smoke.
Good, I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah, apparently it's on a garage roof, so.
Yeah, eyes on. Can you see that mortar pit to the north firing? All stations on 3-1, be advised. We do have incoming IDF creeping in on us. Over.
Two copy.
7, this is Dagger. I pushed out south of you from those mortar strikes.
Roger. One of those landed in between us and Objective Charlie, so be careful going that way.
Roger, our best looks like we have a good approach south and then up the MSR.
All right, Roger. I'm gonna move to you. Let's push in on this. Get to the north side of that objective. Secure it.
7-2.
Hey Morris, I'm gonna have to fix that Burt in a minute because it didn't
7, we're gonna cover you and then we'll push up in the rear.
Roger.
Be advised, enemies behind the stand building at 5-6, at least the fire team size.
Say again, location.
056 for my pause, the tan building on the left side of this compound.
Roger, on the far end, correct? Over.
Correct.
Roger. 2-7 on 3-1, over.
Send it.
Be advised, the northernmost building that's north of 2-2 and Objective Charlie, there's at least a fire team hiding behind it. It's tan building with bunker positions on the garage. Over.
2 copies. Be advised, 2-4 has eyes on a T-90. Bearing 020 from their pause, 2.8 clicks out. Cannot engage with Javelin due to it being cold at this time.
Alright, Roger, give me an accurate mark on that and I'll see if I can get air on it.
Continuing.
Possible pull, mark 1536, confirming.
All the way to the right side of the formation.
Roger, I need a grid and a marker number.
Alright,
moving.
We're going to be working up
marker number 158. Wait one. Mark 1536, grid 194237.
Roger, read back. Marker 1536 in grid 194237. Over.
Good read back.
Dagger, this is 7.
Hey, firm 7, we're on it already.
Yeah, alright, let me know when you have a solution on that MBT.
Hey, firm, we could hit it with Warlord.
Roger, cleared.
Christian, maybe with Warlord, sorry.
Okay, well let me know when you have it for sure.
Copy.
2-3, this is 2-7, right crack.
7, this is 2 Romeo 31.
2-7, send it over.
Be advised, platoons holding at phase line 2 at this time. Just finished clearing up Objective Charlie at this time.
Roger that. Once you guys are all online, you're clear to begin the assault on Objective Alpha.
Can you just tell...
7, send it.
Be advised, Thunder has a solution.
Roger, go ahead and take it. See if Warlord can get eyes on this AGS that's engaging us from the northwest. This is 7, send it.
Be advised, the large building to the southeast of Objective Charlie has some large, heavy enemy machine guns that we ran out thermite to destroy.
Which building?
Marker 1558.
Roger. Blacksmith, marker 1558, 2 grids to our southeast. There is a ship for you to blow up there.
1558, you say?
Yeah, affirm. In grid 19er tree 209er in the compound.
Roger, do you want us to push their time down?
Affirm, go ahead and check it out.
Roger.
Havoc 2, this is uniform on 3-1, over.
Set trap for Havoc 2.
Havoc 2, be advised, the MBT that's 2.7 clicks to the north. Marker 1536 is catastrophic at this end.
Reloading.
Havoc 2, copy. Stay on
4, set up your tubes.
Uniform up.
Look out. Set up here.
All stations 3-1, be advised, Havoc 2 is moving past phase line 2 at this time.
7 copies, break. I'm putting out another fire mission towards Objective Alpha, so get your guys moving into position, but do not push the objective directly until that fire mission splashes over.
Havoc 2 copies.
Alright, 4, Yeah, go ahead and saturate that objective.
Objective Alpha?
Affirm, Objective Alpha. Same fire mission as last time. You're basically repeating that fire mission in 190-215, keypad 78 to 189 or 216, keypads 2, 5, 6, and 3. Over.
Wilco.
10 times HE.
Roger, 10 times.
Alright, we're going to be hitting Objective Alpha again. Grids are going to be 190-215.
See if they...
Keypad 7 and 8.
Simon Blacksmith, confirm that this compound is clear. The one on 155.
Havoc 2 said the whole objective area was cleared.
Roger.
So if it's not, we'll have words with them.
Mortars coming in.
It's clear so far.
Good readback.
7, this Dagger, be advised, we just had mortar impacts to our west.
Roger. As soon as this fire mission's done, break it down, remove it.
Wilco, shout over.
Be advised, I also got a 9-line worked up on that mortar pit if you want it dead.
Yeah, Roger, go ahead and send it on that mortar pit.
Copy. Thunder, this is Dagger on 7-0.
Check net.
Oh, God damn it.
You're too good. You're too good at this. Oh!
That was close.
Thunder, give me a readback.
There we go. This is 7, splash on that fire mission inside Objective Alpha.
This is 4, removing.
Having 2 copies, take a mic.
4, let me know when rounds are complete.
This is 4, rounds are complete, we're ready to move.
Rounds complete. Alright, let's move into the tree line here to the north. We'll hold here and wait for Blacksmith to catch back up.
Move to the trees and the hole.
Almost done, 7.
Roger, take your time. Not too much, though.
We ordered down for them.
Just don't blow yourselves up, alright?
No, we just blow each other. I mean, what?
That's what I was afraid of. Not that there's anything wrong with that. To be clear. There's actually a ditch right here we can hop into.
Thunder's one away on that mortar pit.
Roger. Give me BDA when you have it.
Paper.
Seven, this is 4 on point 1.
7, send it.
Advisor, send that 1-1 HE, 6 times smoke, over.
Roger.
This is 2, Romeo on 3-1.
This is 7, send traffic over.
We got an enemy shooting recoilless rifles at us somewhere out to the northeast, unknown position.
Roger, I just had air engage a mortar pit at an objective to the north break. I also see numerous static weapons, including AGSs and potentially 50 cals, at an enemy encampment. It's about 1,700 meters to our north.
Solid copy.
2 copies.
Stepping that mortar pit, scash traffic.
Roger. See if you can find that recoilless rifle that's engaging. There's a huge compound at 1,700 meters out to the north here. It's in grid 190229er. Kind of stretches between a few grids.
All stations in that, be advised. 2-1 and 2-2 are beginning their assault on Objective Alpha at this time.
2-1 and 2-2 are beginning the assault on Alpha right now.
Copy. 2 times BRDMs approaching Alpha. Warlord, this is Dagger on 7-0.
Alright, we're going to move east from here. Blacksmith, meet us on the road that crossing to the east of us here.
Havoc 2, this is Uniform 3-1 over.
Keep A-firm. Keep using this fucking ditch to move down to the road.
From west of TRP, Foxtrot, there's 2 times BRDNs pushing towards to the east down that road. Over.
Having 2 copies, 2 times BRDMs pushing down the road from Foxtrot heading east.
You can prevent marker 1604.
Copy, red for marker 1604.
Uniform up.
Seven, this is 2.
2 to 7, send it over.
Be advised, we have a motor pool in the compound at marker 1605. Goes north towards 1533. We're gonna need blacksmith down 1, 2, 3 finishes.
Roger, that is in grid 19er tree 216, correct? Over.
Correct.
Roger. All right, blacksmith. We're gonna move straight north. They have a motor pool for you at this the entrance of this town to the north.
Roger, right behind you.
All right, let's move.
Keep in mind, Simon, we did not put any debt. We just thermite everything on that previous compound.
Roger that.
So I'll copy 3 times AGS at the next compound.
I have a fucking bandolier of thermite.
Warlord, this is Diagram 7-0.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
That's a fucking cord.
Copy convoy northeast on the MSR. From Alpha towards Bravo.
Havoc 2, this is Uniform 131, over.
Send traffic for Havoc 2.
Havoc 2, be advised, we have an enemy convoy coming in from TRP Alpha heading towards TRP Bravo at this time. Unknown size of the composition.
Havoc 2 copies. Enemy convoy coming in from TRP Alpha to TRP Bravo, down to TRP Delta.
That convoy's gonna be pushing right along this road, I think.
Copy, uniform out.
2-4, we need to see him to support 2-3 in here. 2-3, stay away from the gas station.
Probably.
Yeah, I assume that's the compound.
Let's get to the Heskos.
Damn.
Is that a friendly on an AGS system?
Unknown. 2 to 7 on 3-1, over.
Send traffic for Havoc 2.
Is that, do we have friendlies that are operating an AGS system?
A perfect.
Roger.
7-0, be advised,
Friendlies
we
are
have
not
friendlies
in
operating
AGS
an
right now.
AGS system towards my
That's what
west.
you're hearing.
That motor pool is supposed to be right around here. I don't see no fucking motor pool.
There's another compound closer to the beach.
7 be advised, we're checking another smaller military compound. We're moving to you right now.
Roger, did you find anything over there?
Negative.
Okay, roger. 2 to 7 on 3-1, over.
Send traffic for Havoc 2.
We are at the location where you said that motor pool is, and there is no motor pool, over.
Correction on last. It's north, about 500 more meters.
Say again, last one, copy.
Near TRP Delta at that gas station?
Correction,
Priority traffic.
it's east
We're
of you
gonna have
100
BRDMs
meters.
to our TRP at TRP Charlie pushing along our southwest flank.
Roger. Where do they come from? The north?
They came in from Foxtrot. They pushed south. We called them out.
Okay, roger. And then we also have that convoy coming along this ASR that we're on, correct?
I got Warlord already locked up on those BRDMs if you want them dead.
Yeah, go ahead and take those out.
Evan, I got that
Warlord, this is
composition of the
Diagram
combo.
2 Romeo, say again the location of that motor pool, over.
Warlord, you are clear to engage the 2 times BRDMs to our southwest.
194217.
Roger, 194217, over. Alright, Blacksmith, that motor pool is actually to our northeast in 194217.
Havoc 2, this is Uniform 131, over.
Send traffic for Havoc 2.
7, this is Blacksmith.
Send it.
Be advised, I got the
There's
size of that
nothing in this
enemy
compound.
convoy
Is there
coming in
anything
from
else
the
within this
northeast.
town?
It's gonna be
Yeah, it's so I found the motor pool. It's to the northeast a few hundred meters in grid 194217.
over.
I'm moving to the position.
BTR 60s.
First one is a BMD and the 3 times BTRs.
Copy BMD.
Uniform out.
7, this is Diagram Power.
7, send it.
Not that we want to take everything from the infantry, but we do have a CBU 105 we can put on that convoy if needed.
Negative. I'm gonna let him. I want the infantry deal with that.
Why does he sound like a child?
Eyes on the motor pool.
Roger, we have security on the northeastern side here, so just let us know when demo's set so we can clear the fuck out of here. Or if you're not using demo.
To the end of this line of buildings.
Lamana, thermite, these fucking... Actually, stand by.
There's at least 2 more Euros at the gas station to the north also.
17 4.1.
Send it.
You have another BRDN from the southwest. Do you want us to take it out?
Yeah, Affirm, anything that's hitting our flanks in the southwest, Eric can take that out.
Roger, set.
2-7 on 3-1, over.
Send traffic, Havoc 2.
What's the status of Objective Alpha, over?
Wait 1.
7, do you have rounds for us here?
I do not. Let me see if I can get some for you. Havoc 2, I also gonna need rounds for Havoc 4 if you have them.
Seven, this is 2 Romeo on 3-1.
Send it.
Be advised, Objective Alpha is clear at this time. Break. Myself and 2-6 have mortar rounds we can run to you guys.
Roger, we're also near 2-3 and 2-2, so if we can get one of those squads to shuttle some to us or we can move to them, that would be great. Over.
Both BDRMs and tag. Don't bother smoking it. We're not gonna smoke the buildings out.
Alright, 4, move up to 2-3 to the north here and see if they can have rounds for you.
Alright, 7. As you can see behind us, Urals are fucking behind. Cat is set on both those BDRMs behind us.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh shit.
7, this is Uniform 1.
Send it.
7, you are 7, 2 coming in from our southwest. We're gonna have air take it out.
Roger.
Is 2-3 here? Is this 2-3?
All stations is not be advised, friendlies occupying enemy HMG.
Friendlies are occupying an enemy HMG.
Your copies. Havoc 2, this is Uniform 131, over.
This is why I said
Such out for Havoc 2.
On the opposite side.
Havoc 2, be advised, we have an infantry platoon to the task force southwest. We're gonna have air take care of it.
We blow in more ways than one.
611.
Yeah.
Havoc 2 copies, retro marker 1611.
Alright, Sierra, we have debt set in here, so get out of here as soon as you can.
Alright.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
7, this is Dagger Info.
Send it.
Bearing 347, 1.5 clicks out is a compound with the military tower on it. That thing is going to have eyes on us the entire approach with an AGS, HMG, and maybe other armaments on top of it.
Roger, get Havoc 4 to soften it up.
Copy.
So 4, once you get more rounds, go ahead and set up tubes, controlled by Dagger.
Where behind that EMP is.
This is 4 copy.
Yeah, the Alpha coming from the BMP.
Wait till it gets fucking close.
BTR 60 also on the road north.
Dagger, this is 4, point 1 over.
2 Vics coming. 2 Vics and
4, this is Dagger, send traffic.
Ready to copy your lines.
Copy, it's going to be fire for effect.
Let me fix the
6 rounds HE.
What do you call it?
Grid 190.
Fix the bird.
2, 3, 4. And 190233. Keypads, put them along the adjoining keypads there, break. Fire when ready.
There it is. There it is. That's for you, Morris.
Grid 1902334 and 233.
That was fucking close. Jesus fuck.
Spicy.
It's right next to a gas station.
Alright, just stay in cover.
Stay behind the fucking wall so in case that gas station blows.
We can pick up an enemy back to the west.
4, this is Dagger.
Send it.
Sorry, I'm gonna readjust that permission. Make it
do a mag check.
190233 keypad 8. Saturate that grid. And keypad.
Roger.
Moving to the other side.
Dagger, this is 4. I copy. Grid 19023. Keypad 8, 6 times
far is
HE.
that from us?
Good, read back. Send it.
Roger, sending it.
Dagger, there's a fucking BTR locking down this road just north of us on the gas station, only a couple hundred meters. You get air on that?
2-4's gonna
Yeah, first step by.
2-4 mash gas. Stop.
BTR that's engaging us from the gas station about 600 meters away.
It's only a couple hundred meters north of that gas station.
Yeah, firm, we got it. We're getting thunder on it. Thunder's charging in with the guns. Come now.
Roger. 2-7 on 3-1, over.
Got it.
Be advised, Thunder is moving in to engage this BTR that's locking us down north of the gas station.
Copy.
Say again, uniform?
2 copies. Take a mic.
BTR was killed by AT4.
Okay, roger. Disregard, it was killed with an AT4.
BTR behind it, 7, you want to hit it?
Yeah, go ahead and hit it if you got it lined up.
There's too many fucking beats.
4.1, rounds complete.
Stay off the wall.
4 rounds on target. Standby BDA in effect. 4, be advised. Towers destroyed. 100
7, stay off the wall in case that thing falls over.
Send Trevor for Dagger.
Ah, Jesus, you and your brains.
Thunder have a CBU 105.
4 copies.
Any firm, too?
Yes, we do.
Can we get it at grid rep 1892327?
Do you advise from where you
I got about 10 targets.
Yeah, go ahead and clear on that.
Give me the grid again.
Any firm, happy to.
2, say again the grid.
189-232.
189-232.
Technical. All firing SPGs at our platoon.
It's apparently 10 times the SPGs entrenched in that position.
Cluster. CBU, that's CBU.
7, this is 4.1, over.
Copy, eyes on that area.
4, send it.
Do you want us to pack it up?
Yeah, A-firm, what's your round count now?
We're sitting at break. 17 HE, 6 times smoke.
Roger, 17 HE, 6 times smoke.
Good read back.
I'll see right now. We have nothing.
See if you can, Blacksmith, see if you can take care of these zeros real quick, then we're going to push west to 2-2. And also this cord right here.
Wrong. First side, there's guys on the other side.
What?
Alright, well, let's push on them. Stay in the compound, but secure it.
Yeah.
We're with you,
Someone saved my life.
I do not want to stay here.
That's what happens when
In the
you
middle
stupid
of
areas.
the fucking
Alright, clear.
7 to 2.
2-7, send it over.
Be advised, we lost the javelin and clue to a tech issue.
Hey, get them away from the gas station in case a thermite goes.
Roger. Roger, be advised, we need to move any of your guys away from the radius of this gas station. We're placing thermite in and around it, and any malfunction could be tragic.
Place thermite on this gas station, let them get the fuck out of here.
Copy. Getting them clear.
Wait for them to.
Move south.
Hit the fucking arrows precisely.
Additionally, we're starting to creep north of phase line 3 at this time. It's slow going.
Roger, say again which weapon systems you had malfunction over?
The javelin and the clue.
Roger. Who is the javelin operator?
Pretty sure that was since our.
Others turning in on 10 technicals.
Copy. 1 times CBOA.
Oh, copy.
Reyes.
7 Urals and core destroyed by gas station.
Havoc 2, this is uniform. Be advised, 1 away on that
Roger.
CBU on those 10 tentacles.
You say the munitions are free?
2 copies.
You good? Yeah.
Everyone good?
Everyone good?
I'm getting back behind here. Holy god damn.
Sun's lighting us up.
If anyone's near that fucking
Move
gas
behind the over here.
Walters, you want to hit a 1,500 meter shot, bro?
100 over 100, Dagger.
Prone on the staircase.
Dagger, this is you. Be advised, you are 140 over 100. You killed more than I thought you would.
140 over.
Dagger copies too.
So can we use this?
Oh my god.
Kind of.
They're all fucking dead, baby.
That's a CD. Up there? There's still one up.
There's one up.
All right, let's pull back to the south and use this ditch to move west.
7, this is Dagger on point 1.
Send it.
Still got one entrenched mortar, technical position up there on the hill. I can get a laze on it right now and get Warlord in.
So yeah, go ahead and send it. As soon as it's dead, pull back to the south and push west using this ditch.
Copy.
Dagger, you're gonna hit the eastern one, right? I can lace it if you want. I'm in a better position. Lace looks good.
We kind of ran out of space here.
That guy hiding there. That guy literally, whoever fucking smoked that guy saved my life.
Alright, let's see if we can push up to 2-2 from here. It's kind of a sketchy move, but straight north.
Alright, we're moving straight
You
north.
with us, right? Spread the fuck out in this field.
Okay, spread out laterally here. Let's make a wedge off 7.
I'm gonna use this fucking goat as cover. This sheep. Fucking sheep.
Four, once you catch with the squad in front of us, see if you can strip them of their mortar rounds too.
This 4 copy.
What's going on, Harrison? How you been, man? I feel like it's been a while. And thank you, Shokan, for the gift sub to Harrison as well.
Havoc 2, this is Uniform on 3-1.
That rock wall.
Centrap Havoc 2.
Raj.
Be advised, just west of JRP Foxtrot, we have multiple BTRs. One of them is a BTR 80 Alpha, cannot confirm the other two. Or
2 copies, 1 BTR 80 Alpha, 2 additional unknown type.
Yeah, you're a little late. Just a wee bit. What's going on, Zero?
7, this is Uniform. We have a solution on those BTRs coming in from our northwest.
Stand by. Mortar rounds for 4. If you got mortar rounds, give them to Havoc 4.
They've got them already.
Okay.
Top.
Oh, they're coming up on us. Hey, Bravo, let's
You
keep
guys got
pushing.
rounds?
We got a nice ditch line.
No,
we're 2-2 will set up and cover your movement. Hey, set up and cover 2-2 as they push forward here.
Set up and cover 2-2 here.
I'm gonna take this draw up here to the left, to the 325.
There's bunkers out to the direct north. They're definitely occupied. About 300, 400 meters.
Bunkers 300, 400 meters to the north.
Seven Blacksmith and point 1.
Send it.
That compound that we just bypassed to the east is not clear based off Blue 4. The brick compound.
Yeah, yeah, roger that. 2-7 on 3-1 over.
Centrap Havoc 2.
Be advised that compound to our east in grid 196222 has not been cleared. Have we taken fire from that compound over? Have you seen any movement or anything in there?
I swept it with ISR, found nothing, and removed the warning marker.
Okay, roger.
Roger. Okay.
All right, they're saying they observed it and saw no movement or anything. So.
Roger.
Just check it every once in a while. If you take fire from it, we'll obviously have to go back. Kind of spread out though.
I don't want to have a lateral movement on something that's not clear yet.
That bunker right to the north there is two times individuals, and then also there's a heavy weapon engaging to the left of it.
Roger.
7 is staggered.
That one. Send it.
Just give me an update. We're pushing up with 1-6 right now. We're crushing 2-6 in your location.
Roger.
We still have that 80 Alpha locked up, and the gas is pushing from that position up towards the platoon.
Roger, where's that 80 Alpha located?
Stand by, so we're getting an accurate position.
Well, that's in there. Okay. 4, set up the tubes.
Lookout.
3, 228.
7,
Send it.
Can we kill this 80 Alpha with Warlord? He's got it locked. He's holding our...
Yeah, A firm. Go, you're cleared hot on that 80 Alpha.
Copy.
Tiger copy 7.
Let's see, that was 19022 193 193 228.
7 is 4-1.
Roger. Alright, grid fire mission in grid 193228. Saturate that grid east to west, and the grid to the west of it 192228. 7 times HE.
4, this is 7. This is 4.1. Be advised, we're getting lit up here. We can't.
Okay, Roger. Disregard then.
I do got 500 pounders for you if you want them.
Roger, can you drop one right inside that bunker position that's to our north?
Is that at Ocean Bravo?
It's 654 meters to our bearing 356.
You want the roof of the building or you want the bunker?
There's a technical inside that bunker with a heavy machine gun that just fucking lighting us up.
Oh, I think it's the one that's coming from the roof. I thought was lighting us up.
No, there's a vehicle in there.
Okay.
7, this is Goliath 6 for Romeo, 131, over.
Goliath, this is Havoc, send traffic over.
Havoc, this is Goliath 6 for Romeo, be advised, friendlies are under attack out at 073063. I say again, 073063. It is an enemy convoy armored. They have no assets to take care of it. They're requesting air to be retasked to take care of it, over.
Roger, I have one more fire mission I'm calling, then I'll release them to deal with that, over.
538 from your overhead.
Romeo 6 out.
Hey, do we have an airframe that's available to retask right now?
It's gonna be Warlord 7. We're currently working with others.
Okay, Roger. Did we take out that 80 Alpha?
Yeah, affirm.
Roger. So go ahead and retask Warlord. There's an enemy armor convoy around grid 073063 or the surrounding area that's engaging friendlies.
It's going to be about 600 meters to my north.
Copy, grid 073063.
Good read back. Go ahead and redirect him.
Hold position where you are.
7, this is 4.1.
Send it.
We're set up, ready to copy lines.
Wait, Roger, I think we're getting a bomb dropped on that position.
Make it southwest northeast if we can.
Roger, you want us to break it down?
Not yet. Let's see if I can find some more work for you.
We're standing by.
2 to 7 on 3-1, over.
That's fine.
Set traffic, Havoc 2.
2, do any of your forward elements have eyes on a good fire mission for 4, over?
Yes.
A firm 7.
Send it up.
Set it.
Just gonna hang out right here.
Grid ref 19190-229. 6 rounds HE.
Four to 7 fire mission.
7, this is 4, send it.
It'll be saturating grid 190229er with 6 times HE, over.
Copy, 190229 or 6 times H.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Good readback, send it. 2 to 7 on 3-1 over.
So trap F2.
Be advised, fire mission is outgoing on grid 190229er 6 times HE, saturate grid over.
See right there.
2 copies, take a mic.
7 out.
Hey, did you get that retesting for Warlord?
Yeah, go ahead, set it up.
Copy.
Bunkers destroyed, technicals destroyed.
Alright, Roger. Send Thunder on that retasking also now, since they're cleared up. All stations on 3-1, be advised, arrow sets are being retasked to assist other friendly elements in a different AO. We're on our own for now, over.
Sounds good.
Christian
2
Thunder,
copies.
Warlord, be advised, you're being retasked.
If you guys push
Help
over
with
to the
enemy
right, I can put a
friendlies.
berm here for you guys. You have more cover.
Being engaged by an enemy convoy around the vicinity of grid 07306.
And 7, push over to your right a little bit, please.
Ugh.
4.1, round complete splash.
Roger.
What am I hearing still engaging out there?
I'm gonna give Fat Kate a Thunder.
It's got, yeah, he needs to do Fat K on that.
Okay, copy. Thunder, this is uniform. We're giving you Fat Kate control on this enemy convoy.
Seven, this is 4.1. We're getting lit up again. We're gonna break down.
Yeah, Roger.
7 is 2.
2 to 7, send it over.
Good round. Repeat fire mission.
It's a negative. We had to break down. 4 was getting engaged. Over.
Oh, that's a good
Copy.
hit. That's a good hit. Freaking HE round, I think.
Alright, let's go ahead and push to the northwest here. There's a little bit of a ditch to use it to get close to the platoon here.
Oh man, that was a damn good hit. Alright, move.
I like standing still. Stand on my tablet.
Hey, LT, we also have smoke for the mortars if you want a smoke mission somewhere.
I'm trying to get the 2 online first.
Alright, yeah, Roger. Just let me know.
Can you push safely north for use of smoke or other? Okay, you see.
There's still engaging HMGs on that big warehouse factory
HMGs
building.
under the White House to the east of that compound. If you can saturate that
Security
area.
on here.
Hey, LT, you got rounds for 4?
I've got 10 of them. And I've got fire mission.
I got 10 rounds.
7 is 2, I got fire mission.
Roger, send up that fire mission on the radio just so I hear it correctly.
Anywhere near us, Stewie?
Negative, but we can call targets.
So we got an HMG at the foot of the bunkers complex right over there. Sitting prone.
Right.
Sitting down, rather.
You have 10.
I don't know, I'm a little worried trying to engage him with... Oh, he's engaging us.
That's right, it's distracting a little bit.
555 is what I got. Protection, I don't think he's engaging us. He's engaging something, not us. Oh, I think he's down.
7, this is 2 rope. Can you on 3-1?
7, send it.
Damn it.
North of Red 4 marker 1536, I have a platoon to at least a company-sized reinforcements unknown due to ISR cover from tree coming in south.
Roger, if you're going to give me a marker number, I also need a grid, over.
Copy 7. Grid reference 191233.
Roger, eyes on, say, confirming company-sized infantry force moving in from north of that position, over.
Platoon 2 company unknown due to tree cover.
Roger. Alright, it's relaying potentially platoon to company-sized infantry force moving in from the tree line to the north.
4 copies. 7, this is 4 on phone 1.
Send it.
You guys are sitting at 24 HE, 24.
Roger that.
7 is 2.
Set up your tubes. Send it.
Can I get an HE mission along the south side of the compound at Objective Bravo?
Roger, give me exact grids.
Grid is going to be a creeping barrage at grid ref 191228. Creep it northeast along the edge of the compound 100 meters.
Roger, I read back 191228, creeping barrage northeast, 100 meters along the edge of the compound. Over.
Affirm.
Alright, 4 fire mission.
This is 4 semis.
It's gonna be grid reference 191228. Creeping barrage moving northeast 100 meters, 5 times HE.
7 is 4 on copy. 191228. Moving northeast 100 meters, 5 times HE.
Send it. And I have a follow-up fire mission once that's done, so let me know.
Roger, I'll let you know.
Alright, grid is going to be 191228. Reference the southwestern corner of that compound at Objective Bravo. It's going to be northeast, 100 meters, 5 rounds.
G3, can you get the DM and see if you can start knocking out any of those turrets?
A firm, line up along that fucking, basically moving up to the grid to the northeast of that.
Copy. If you
Send
can
him.
send him west, he can get a hold of
Score, shout out.
Roger.
My UAV.
353.
7, if you weren't aware, we counted at least 10 dismounted heavy weapons inside that compound.
Yeah, Roger, I saw quite a few, but I did not count up to 10.
Yeah, going from break 354
Oh, that's a good hit.
to roughly 3909 or 10 and scared all around the bunkers and top floors.
Roger that.
Alright.
4, let me know when you're ready for that next fire mission.
This is 4 rounds are complete. Ready for next line.
Alright, new fire mission is going to be grid 191233, keypads 4 and 7, to grids 190234, keypads 123, and 191234, keypads 123. So along that tree line and that sort of T intersection to the south there.
Break. Priority traffic. We got a BRDM northeast of our position 7. We're right in this line of fire.
Oh shit, let's get out of here.
I have eyes in that BDRM for my location.
Roger, is it engaging? What's it doing?
Just chilling in the open field.
7, this is 2 Romeo on 3-1.
She's a 7, send it. You guys hit it with fucking HEDP?
Just pushing past phase line 4 and to get into better cover as well as better fighter positions to engage Objective Bravo at this time.
Roger. What grid is it in?
It's
195227.
Can you have 4 prep that smoke mission across the front of the OBJ?
Will do, break. They're sending another fire mission on infantry in the tree line to the north, but once that's ready, I will get that smoke prep. Send it.
Copied your first grid 191233. 4 grids, keypad 4 and 7. Need the other 2 grids.
It's going to be the grid immediately north, 191234, keypads 123, and 1 grid west of that, 190234, keypads 1, 2, and 3. Rounds at your discretion. Then I need a smoke mission immediately after that.
Roger, stand by.
To the 7 on 3-1, over.
Sunshine Havoc 2.
You have a BDRM engaging from our northeast. Stand by for grid. What was the grid of that BDRM again? Actually, did it just get fucked up?
2 copies. Cash out.
Negative, it's still moving. Oh, maybe it did.
Alright, Roger, good shot.
I can't see it.
Yeah, I see something's fucking smoking over there.
Oh yeah, eyes on.
Mike with you, 17.
Roger that.
I saw that piece of armor sitting out there. I'm like, is that thing alive? I don't know.
How did that one sneak up on us? I guess you don't have fucking air to give us ISR.
I'm coming.
7, this is 2.
2 to 7, send it.
My guys are kind of hanging in the west. What's the time on that smoke?
Yeah, we're working on it. That's a delay on the first fire mission. Stand by. 4, what's going on with that first fire mission?
This is 4 shot out.
Alright, be advised, that first fire mission is being fired now. Give us 2 to 3 mics to get that second fire mission going. Alright, can you take down that smoke mission right now?
Yeah, send the lines, I'll get it over.
Better for us to hit it now?
Alright, smoke mission is going to be just south of Objective Bravo. Grid 190228, keypads 4 and 5. Moving west to 190, keypads 4, 5, 6. So all 3 of those grids, just launch all your smoke in a line, moving east to west.
You move with me?
And let me know how soon you can do that.
4 copies, grid, break 192228, keypad 4, moving west to 190228.
Good read back. Give me an ETA.
Alright.
Stand by, smoke's going out within 30 Sierra.
Alright, so we have...
You have 30 seconds.
2 copies, stand by.
I've got some yellow smoke ready to go for it too.
All the way, I'm just gonna move left to right from the compound. Leftmost fucking tower has a coordinate. The sandbag has to go one.
Woo!
I cannot tell. Cargo tower 2 floors, the HQ all the way up top. HQ building or tower within that compound has nothing that I can see. There is a core.
4 with CT on the smoke.
We're sending them now, ETA 10 Sierra.
Roger. Let me know when the shot goes out.
HLZ is fucking still operational.
And give me a splash time.
Yeah, there's still like 10 fucking things left.
This is Dagger. I got eyes on possible gas on the northeast side of the buildings of Objective Bravo.
Say again, location over.
North side of Objective Bravo.
Roger. 2 to 7 on 3-1 over.
There's a guy.
Center Private 2.
Be advised, there's potentially a gas on the north side of Objective Bravo. Stand by for splash on those smoke rounds.
2 copies.
4 of those rounds out yet?
This is 4. We're giving them out now.
Alright, there it is.
Shot out.
Roger. Splash. Or call splash.
7, blacksmith at point 1.
Send it.
353 direction. 1335 meters. Enemy squad pushing down slope to the uppermost compound.
7, this is 4 splash.
Roger. 2 to 7, splash on those smoke rounds.
2 copies, single mic.
Or was that HE?
Seven, this is 4. 8 firm. Those were HEs.
All right, 2 disregard. The HE was sent instead of smoke. Go ahead and smoke at your discretion and continue the assault. All right, break it down. We gotta move.
2 copies.
7, this Dagger.
Send it.
Compound at grid 190233 that we hit with Havoc for earlier break. There is fire coming from bunkers at that compound.
Alright, Roger, has air checked back in with you yet?
Negative.
Alright, Roger, as soon as they're in, we're gonna get air fucking hitting that tree line to the north.
Roger.
Seven, this is 4.1.
Send it.
Wants to back it up?
Yeah, go ahead and pack it up. Move northwest. We found a ditch at our location to move northwest and link up with the infantry again. Blacksmith, go ahead and move up and link yourselves up with fucking Havoc 2-2 or someone, whoever's making this assault.
Roger, pushing up.
So it looks like 2-1 is furthest to the northwest. If you can get to them, they might already be breaching soon.
There's already guys on top of the compound. I'll push.
Yeah, just get yourself up in the shit.
We're gonna be fucking pushing up ahead and getting to that compound to help clear. Mags and ammo check, health check.
Roger.
HQ.
Stagger, be advised, I'm having to ask.
All stations that be advised.
Roger.
2-1's breaching the compound time now.
Sounds hanging.
7 copies.
2-1's breaching compound time now.
2 army out.
Yeah, this is the best cover and concealed location. Let's go on a beeline it across the fucking field to the bushes.
Yeah, not really.
So which way did you move from there?
We moved northwest. Just follow the ditch to the northwest, and then it splits to direct north, and so we shifted direct north.
Oh, copy. You went down slope first.
Yes, stay firm.
Still with me, right?
Alright, Blacksmith, keep pushing past us. I'm gonna pop up here.
Raj.
All stations 3-1, blue smoke for concealment.
All stations, be advised, blue smoke being used for concealment. 7 copies. Blue smoke for concealment. Let's see where we're at here.
Almost up 3-1, blue smoke used concealment.
7 copies, blue smoke for concealment.
All stations that be advised, friendlies occupying HMG.
So the friendlies occupying an HMG inside the compound. Roger.
Seven, this is 2 Romeo on 3-1.
This is 7, send traffic over.
Be advised, 2-1, 2-2 are laying base of fire north, while 2-3 moves up northeast to flank onto that position.
Say again, over.
Be advised, Havoc 2-1 and 2-2 are laying suppressive fire out to the north, while Havoc 2-3 flanks around to take the outpost at red form marker 1536, grid reference 191233.
Roger that.
2 Romeo.
Alright, be advised, there is a friendly squad on a flanking maneuver out to the north. They're moving on that compound that's at the edge of the tree line from the eastern side. So watch your fire in that direction.
4 copies. We got a friendly squad on the tree line going northeast. They're flanking this compound. What's your fire?
Yeah, 4. Go ahead and set up your tubes, though.
Up on your 6.
Say again?
Set up your tubes real quick.
Set up. Ready for your lines.
Alright, stand by.
Thunder, this is Diagram Sim 0.
I think 2-3 might be a little too close for this fire mission that I was thinking of, so stand by for now. Pre-designate grid 188234 and 187234 at the southern edge, so keypads 1 through 3 in both grids. Just pre-designate those and stand by.
Roger. Grid 187, 234, grid 188, 234. Keep pads 1 through 3 through both. Designated.
Good readback. Stand by.
Salcon.
Alright, get your eyes on grid 187, 234.
2-7 on 3-1 over.
Center Havoc 2.
Be advised, calling in a danger close fire mission to the west of 2-3. Make sure they do not move any further west than easting line 190.
Havoc 2 copies.
For danger close fire mission on pre-designated grids, send it.
Vehicles that need to be dead by blacksmith.
Say again, location over.
Inside objective Bravo.
Roger, Blacksmith should be in there with you. I will relay. What is the marker over?
7, this is 4, say again, round count.
Your discretion.
And 1650.
Roger.
Roger. The MBT markers at those two.
Hey, firm.
Roger. Blacksmith. 7.
I got you on point 1. We're pushing. We're clearing everything. West to east right now, and I got eyes on those fucking markers. We'll hit them.
All right, Roger. Take your time.
7, we good to fire?
Yep, send it.
Send it.
Oh, those guys might be dead now, but whatever.
Shut up.
Should be right about there.
This is 4 splash.
Splash on that fire mission. Danger close to 2-3.
Roger.
2 copies.
Go and check my pack. I think we're black on HE right now.
Well, if there's anything hiding behind that wall, it's definitely dead.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't see anything, but if there was someone there,
right along the wall. That was well done.
And if it's still in there, it ain't happy.
Yeah.
Dagger, any word from air assets yet?
Yeah, 7. They finished working up the enemy out there. They're waiting for a friendly QRF to reinforce that area, and then they're going to be RTB to rearm refuel. So I wouldn't expect them back on station anytime soon, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like they're RTB now. I'm looking to see let's do the tablet.
7-4 is black on HE. We still got 6 smoke.
All right, let's go ahead and move in this compound.
All right, pack it up.
2-7 on 3-1 over.
Center Havoc 2.
2, what is the status of clearing this compound over?
All compounds secure.
Roger, set up a defensive perimeter and let Blacksmith get everything set up. Over.
We have all compounds secured at this
yes,
time.
We're going pretty quick.
Set on.
All right, Roger. Let me know when you have det set.
We're seeing defensive positions around us.
This might be a short one.
7, should I keep them grounded once they rearm refuel?
I am trying to figure that out right now.
Roger.
Yeah, that shit went pretty quick.
Okay, once we get in, just pull 360. Blacksmith's going to do your thing.
2-7 on 3-1 over.
7 for 2.
How many rounds do you have for 4 left, and who has them? Over.
Wait over. Lots of enemies crawling around in that forest to the north.
Roger. 4's black on HE, so we'll take any remaining rounds you have for them. Over.
Two one's got 15. They're coming to you.
Roger. For 2-1 has 1-5 rounds are coming to you. 7, send it.
Roger.
What have you got for air assets?
Air assets are returning to base to rearm and refuel at this time, so we have nothing right now. What do you need?
Ordnance. There's lots of scattered infantry up there. I'm estimating a platoon or 2.
All right, Roger. I'll get them up and have them come blow some shit up. All right, Dagger, get scramble Thunder, and just gun run everything in this fucking tree line. Or both of them, just fuck their shit up.
Copy.
Dude, this is Diagram 3-1.
Center F Havoc 2.
2-3 is far north in that wood line. How far north of that is 2-3? Rather, how far north of 2-3 is that enemy?
400 to 500 meters.
I mean, don't really need a broken arrow.
Roger.
Just
I'm
like...
going to reference marker 1654 as our target once we get inbound.
Yeah. Center of impact for any ordnance, approximate 190283.
Staff 10 times.
Confirm 238, 190238.
Okay,
I was gonna say that was a very far grid.
Targets are spread out 300 meters in each direction.
Oh shit, a BTR right behind us.
That is west northeast.
Soccer.
Are you still back there?
Hey, thanks for the resub. I mean, at this point, we basically like completed the mission, and now just want Air to put on a show for everybody, and then we'll call it a night.
We have friendlies occupying enemy HMG.
Roger.
7, this is 2 Romeo 31.
Send it.
We have an enemy BTR out to our west, roughly red for marker 1657, grid reference 185231, engaging the task force at this time.
Roger. Yeah, eyes on. Alright, there's a BTR swinging around on our west. It's moving south behind the defilade.
Copy. If I can get Warlord up on that, you want him dead?
Yeah, go for it.
Roger.
Dagger, this is 2.
Good job for Dagger.
This is 4.1.
Adjust targeting for whatever strike you're planning. New target 191237.
7, this is 4.1.
Send it.
We're sending that 11HE, 11.
Copy, grid
Roger.
191237.
Just maintain security for now.
Go ahead and put 5 of those rounds on that last grid. 191237 on that marker. Hit keypads 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
3B. Copy 191237. 5 rounds. Taking keypad.
1 through 6.
Roger, 1 through 6. Set up.
All stations net, be advised, we have 3 enemy BTRs, danger close to our east.
East.
You should be good.
All stations on 3-1, be advised, Havoc 4 fire missions going out in grid 191237, keypads 1 through 6, over.
7, this is Black 2.1.
Send it.
On my location of grid, great. 19242296. Great. I have an enemy map and an enemy computer. Over.
Roger, can you go ahead and secure that with your equipment, over? Or at least take photographs of it with your helmet camera?
Roger that.
Take a mic.
This is 4, shout out.
Choose the 7 on 3-1, over.
Central
This is 4, rounds complete.
Be advised, rounds are complete on a danger close fire mission to 2-3 and 2-2 to their north, grid 191237, keypads 1 through 6, over.
2 copy. 7, this is 2 Romeo 31.
7, send it.
Be advised, all BTRs to the east are catastrophic.
Roger.
2 Romeo.
What's the ETA on those airframes hitting this stuff? Dagger.
We're getting a back off station as we speak. We'll just check it. Christian, Thunder just checked in.
Roger. 2 to 7, send it.
Be advised, 100 over 100 on that. We've got the center of the formation. There's still enemies off to the west and east of it.
Alright, Roger. Air is coming in. Time now. Should be within the next 5 mics. Just keep holding defensive. Give me an H report when you get a chance. Over.
Cap.
Alright, we're just gonna chill. We're just chilling.
7,
Oh shit, BTR to the front. Send it.
Yeah, you probably just want to be about the BTRs front.
Yeah. 2 to 7.
Send it.
We got a BTR directly out in the open, about 378 meters to the straight north.
Sounds like Simpson's finding it.
Missile Thunder's coming in.
Force in at 5 rounds. 5 rounds.
7.
Send it.
If possible, can we get some bombs from Thunder? Grid 190-237, 191-237, 192-237.
Say again the first 2 grids.
190-237 and the 2 grids immediately east of it.
Roger.
I got it.
Alright, Roger. Cleared to send it. Look at that shit. Reloading.
Havoc 2, this is Dagger on 1.
Damn it.
Send out Havoc 2.
2, this is Dagger. Be advised, we've got no more visual on enemy in that grid. Confirm you still want bombs in that area.
Yeah, copy.
Double check.
7, this is just
Even if not, just do it for show.
7, we have a BTR or
A couple isolated ones, but I think that gun red did better than I expected.
Yeah, Roger, eyes on. Oh, shit.
You can save them. There's about 10 guys left in that grid.
Alright, I'm gonna need a Hellfire on my Laze. Laze is hot on a BTR to the northwest.
There's a BTR over northwest.
Go ahead, Daniel. They're just straggling through the forest.
Confirm, Hellfire on my Laze.
Yep, it's 7.
Took a hit.
7. It's the BTR's dead. Can't close these hot like that. We have Thunder coming in with those bombs.
Well, I did not know that he was coming in at this time. Laze is cold.
You can move it towards the north side. Yep. You guys left the security open here, northwest side. Check that.
Confirm we got all these cold.
7, this is 2.
Yeah, Laze is cold. Yeah, next time let me know when he's actually coming in with those bombs. So I'll not Laze hot. I'll gung-ho next time.
Sorry, copy. I thought you had cleared us in with them.
Yeah, I didn't know the timing of it. So.
Gotcha.
But you're good on that bomb run now.
We're 2 away on that time now.
Marjorie, were you able to get that AGS?
Yeah, I'm moving to the north right now.
Copy.
So we're going back to our old position, which is bad against that spot.
All the way back up to. I swear this opening is. Go a little bit farther up from where you.
7 blast with a .1.
7, send it.
Trench line here.
The entire compound is right minus the tower that friendlies are on. But we're not. There's only 250 cals up in there using, so everything is good. Over.
All right, roger that. Once we move out of here, we'll give the clearance to blow that shit up. Did you ever det your original fucking blocks?
Negative, but we're still in range.
All right, roger. Is that on a separate clacker?
Negative.
Okay, roger. It's all the same one.
Yeah. Roger.
Okay, so we'll just hold and blow it all at the same time.
Good copy.
Got no idea, bro. I don't see movement.
Okay, okay.
Hold fire on that agent. If you need to come right for any reason, it's going to be closer.
Northwestern side of the compound.
Alright.
We have it, man. Copy.
Basically, 500 meters to the tree line from here, it looks like.
Yes, over.
7, this is 2 Romeo 31.
2, this is 7, send it over.
I have the ace report for you if you're ready.
Send it.
Be advised, the platoon is green medical, yellow 556, and we are yellow AT with 3 to 4 miles rounds throughout the platoon.
Roger on all over.
2 Romeo out.
Alright, not bad.
7 be advised, 4 is at 5 rounds right now.
Alright, roger.
Contacts 335.
Point.
Alright, moving the trees. 4, you see that red smoke in the trees?
It's on.
Go ahead and put your last 5 rounds to that and to the left of it. So nothing to the so all to the west of that red smoke. But start at the red smoke and move west.
I'm gonna put some fucking rounds into that Techie's engine.
Adjust that fire north 100 meters.
Adjust that fire north 100 meters.
2-1 copies, adjusting.
Set up.
Oh yeah, this still has one around up there. Those bombs drop, Dagger?
Hey, from
Roger, give me one more gun run from Thunder on that tree line where that red smoke was.
Hey, from 7.
Alright. It's gonna be grid break 188, 234.
how close do we want it into the tree line?
50 to 100 meters into the tree line to the north.
The next grid to the west. So that'll be 187.
Copy. Is that going to be north of the MSR or south of the MSR?
That is going to be just south of it.
Copy.
A-firm, send 5 rounds.
7 Blacksmith, I assume we're leaving that BTR that's in the middle of the fucking field alone for right now. Over.
I don't think it's going to reach, actually.
Go and send them.
This is 4, shout out.
Warriors bought out.
Alright.
Good shit.
This is 4 splash.
Money for...
Oh, fuck yeah. Good fucking rounds on target. Alright, you're black on HE, right? Roger.
7, this is 2 Romeo 31.
2 to 7, send it over.
Be advised, we have 2 squads of infantry approaching us from the east. Time now.
Roger, east of Objective Bravo or east of your northern elements, over?
East of Objective Bravo.
Roger. How
Roger.
2 Romeo out.
Big tower.
Roger, go.
Did you go to
7, we got
Yeah.
Thunder coming in. It's going to be danger close to 2-3's position. I'll be keeping it just south of the MSR.
2 to 7. Make sure your northern elements pop green smoke on their position time now. Roger.
I'm gonna move off to this.
7, this is 4.1.
Send it.
Advisor, black and HE break. My gunner is off conference.
Roger. Go ahead and set up defensive positions. Engage what you can.
4 Wilkin.
Dagger, revise. Green smoke is popped on friendly positions. Northernmost elements, over.
Dagger copies.
He waved off. Friendlies were leaving the wire.
Okay. 2 to 7 on 3-1, over.
Center Driver 2.
Be advised, Thunders had to wave off. Friendlies were leaving the wire outside of that green smoke to the north, over.
2 copies.
Seven, this is Dagger on Poe.
Send it.
Got 2 times squads coming in from the west. Markers 1710, helped up by Warlord.
Roger. 2 to 7 on 3-1, over.
Center Driver 2.
We got 2 more squads approaching from the west. Markers 1710 and grids 181230, and south to grid 228. Same easting, over.
2 copies. I got those infantry squads marked up to our east. Red for marker 1711, 1712.
Uniform, this is Dagger.
Roger 2, over.
Can you confirm these squads out to our west? Because I'm not seeing anything right now.
Stand by.
I know, right? Me too. I was like, I want to see this fucking gun run.
Roger.
Yeah, there's 2 to our west, and then there's 3 to our northeast.
7, these
2 to 7 on 3-1, over.
Center Driver 2.
Can your forward elements put red smoke on any targets in the tree line to the north, over?
We're checking time now.
Roger.
We're gonna try and get some smoke out, but most of the contacts are fighting or close to them.
Okay, roger.
This is Dagger.
7, send it.
We do have these 2 times squads out to our west. I'm not sure they're going to be aggressing this area specifically.
Sergeant? Say again, Dagger?
We have 2 enemy squads out west of us that may be aggressing our area specifically.
Alright, roger that.
7, this is Black with a .1, west. The most fucking west dirt road. There is a fucking BTR. The squad pushing up. Decals are engaged. Time now.
Yeah, roger, I see it. Yeah, I also see infantry pushing on the next hill beyond that to the west, about 100 meters coming out of the tree line.
Roger, eyes on. They're getting smoked.
Yeah, affirm. Keep it up.
Copy, eyes on.
2 to 7, send traffic over.
If we haven't already, can we start thinking about a resupply box?
Yeah, affirm. We may not need it.
Copy. I just know the ceasefire fight's pending through 556. Even if we stay in, we does fire it.
Yeah, affirm. Stand by. Let me see what the situation is here. Dagger, how long would it take to get a resupply?
7, a while at this time. Warlord is having some technical issues. They may be on station break. I got a company's worth of infantry bearing 229, 1 click out, up on the hillside.
Alright, roger.
Disregard, I think they retreated. White smoke out to our south.
Yeah, eyes on. I'm scanning it right now. I don't have any thermal signatures over there. Two to 7 on 3-1 over.
7 for 2.
Looks like resupply is not going to be possible for some time break. Sounds like there's mechanical issues with one of the birds for the resupply break. Where are you still in contact from right now? Over.
2-1 just took out a couple of them to the west, and we are still in contact from the orchard to our east.
Okay, roger. Are we still in contact to the south or west at this time?
Idle. We got idle shooters to the west. No significant force as of now. Staying sporadic.
Roger. Yeah, there's a couple squirters over here. There's a couple squirters out to the west, reference that white smoke, just got him to pop on his position. Range is about 500 meters.
Damn, nice shot. Not too shabby.
Alright, Dagger, go ahead and that's Miller time. Dagger, copy.
Yeah, Dagger copies.
Roger, let me know when air's on final approach.
So this 2.
Good morning to the 7 over.
We are clear of contacts from the west and east at this time.
Roger that. We are index, condition for all weapons. Stand by for green smoke. Over.
2 copies.
Blacksmith is 7.
Where we are.
Go for blacksmith at point 1.
If I pop green smoke in my position, are we safe from any ordnance or that you've placed?
Stand by, let me check.
I'm at the helipad on the northwest side here.
Oh fuck no, that radio tower, all that shit's fucking. You need to get them away from this entire compound.
Alright, roger. Also, we're indexed too.
Well, they have to blow that.
I suggest 200 to 300 meters past the helipad up slope.
Alright, yeah, that's where I'm moving.